So it's a real pleasure to have you here with us today, to host you not only in Manila, but especially in our home, the 30 House, so that you can also see the commitment of ACTED and all of its partners outside and beyond this project to the 30 objectives.
I still believe that there's a lot to be improved, to be enhanced in the business model canvas. I noticed that most of the business model canvas are not really that representative of the business that you are doing. Especially that most of you are startups transitioning to becoming companies. Still, you need to search, to make a search on the business model, because that's a continuing process.
You know, what is the long-term outcome of all these grants being dispersed there? Probably more important for people like you to be there, because you're building sustainable models that can be there for years, not just when the project ends. Which is why it's quite important, if you've identified a list of people who are working in the same areas as you should reach out to them.
And there is no such thing as wrong or right business model canvas. Because anyway, when you do the first prototype, all are just hypotheses. You need to validate that. Not only once, but a lot of times. I just wanted you to have a feel of how you should be doing this. You have to do it the right way.
Once you kind of know where you want to go, you're clearer as a business what you want to chase after, you also be selective about the grants. Be very smart about grants. Use it to continue to grow your business, to take the risks that you can't take, with other kind of money, right? Grant allows you to absorb risk that you have in your business, to build and test out things. When you write these project proposals also, please try to make it as aligned to the core of what the priorities are for you. Don't think that all the power is in the donor's hands and all that. You can always explain to them, okay, like these are the things, goals that will allow me to impact this community.
Observe and verify. Yan ang sinasabi na profile. When you profile a customer, you have to observe the characteristics. Put yourself into the shoes of the customers. Empathize. So it's not only just assuming the characteristics, but you have to observe, verify, validate. So you can now design the product or service features that will best suit that characteristics. Understanding the jobs that need to be done, the pains and the gains. But you have to work with all your people in your organization. Lahat kayo dapat i-understand yung customer, from the production to the marketing. Everybody in the organization should contribute.
As businesses, you also have to make sure that you're sustainable. So you have to be able to make sure you can cover all of the operations, but at the same time, stay true to the impact that you want to create. Measuring and managing your impact ensures that you create value for all of your stakeholders. Measuring and managing your impact also helps you attract additional investments.
As I said, number one is let's try to improve that revenue, right? You have to keep showing that even if it is small, that it's consistent. When you show that it's consistent, that is proof for anybody looking at your business that, okay, there's something here. There's validation from the customer. They want to buy this product or service. And that makes the biggest difference. There's nothing else, no story that we tell that will surpass that. So you have to understand that you have to get to a point where there's validation for your business. And that validation is your strength.
Whatever impact management process you have today might change in the future, right? But I think it's important to start and to stick to it. What is important is that it's a continuous process for you. So as you approach different funders and investors, right, I think it will be very important for you to have a clear story and have a good grasp on your own impact metrics to tell. As business strategies change, so will your impact strategies. And so the way that you manage and measure that should also adapt in the same way that your strategies change.
Because this is the most fundamental question you have to answer. What is your reason? Why do you want funding? When do you need the grant? When do you need other financing? But I think as social entrepreneurs, the best capital is your revenue. So never forget that. So whatever you do, that's what you have to strive towards, right? But the truth is, in the early days of your business, it won't be enough. It's not enough to invest in the things that will help you become a better company, a bigger business. And that's when you need outside capital.
The thing with social entrepreneurs is that you're probably already collecting impact data. A lot of your business data doubles as impact metrics. And impact in sort of the development world is actually a time-bound term. Think of your impact as something that is 5 years and beyond. I think it's important for you to look beyond what the numbers mean.
It's good to be in the company of people who would like to make the Philippines a better place and really elevate the level of life together as Filipinos. The very core of the heart of human nature is also something like that. Just thought of bringing us to the situation we're in. Yes, this is already established, very nice, but human nature also started in a house. You know. With a big heart like you, I'm listening to all the things that you wanna impact in the society. I'm really inspired. This is a good thing to be together, because this is what we want. Maybe it's good to get together every now and then to kind of like inspire one another and then rub the passion to impact the Philippines, and so that more of us will be like that.
And when we started Human Nature, we decided that we would try to make this a company that can be part of changing the Philippines for the better. Because we all want this country less poor, for people to have better opportunities. Most of us, we want our lives to count. That means that our work should matter. Our work should be able to help change the country. Our work should be able to help people's lives get better. That through our work, other people will benefit. And so Human Nature is our way of trying to do that.
The Roots Collective is a community and marketplace of social enterprises and sustainable or creative startups. We really came about because of a need for social enterprises to come together. We realized that the things we were talking about were all the same. Yung mga pain points namin as entrepreneurs were all similar. Pare-parehas yung mga struggles, pare-parehas yung mga opportunities na hinahanap. We felt that there's a real need talaga for a physical, social, and even emotional space for people like you, people like you to come together.
I'm really happy that you guys are all here. You're going to give much valuable insight to how we can better improve community workshops, how we can better connect with you. We're nothing without the community. Roots is a community for local and social goods.
All we are doing today is giving the stage and voice to our entrepreneurs, so you don't hear, what you'll see in typical showcases, just a 2-minute pitch, 3-minute pitch. This is dedicated to, bringing you the stories and voices of our entrepreneurs who are working very, very hard on the ground. So congratulations to our social entrepreneurs. Thank you so much for being here. Have a fantastic day.
But I think the most important motivation is that responding to your calling. I'm a Christian, and I believe that, we we have this part of our purpose in life is to help each other, is to take care of each other so that no one will be left behind.
Nakikita ko kasi yung problem when it comes to agriculture, and I think as an engineer, I wanted to build sustainable innovation and match it with the agriculture to secure the sustainable future of the younger generation.
We talk about fact that the opposite of poverty is wealth creation, but it really isn't. It is about dignity, it is about opportunity, it's about freedom, it's about choice. And that's what each of our social entrepreneurs are fighting the good fight for every single day. And that's what each of them is doing. So I hope as a community, as an ecosystem, we can back our social entrepreneurs, give them the support that they need, because they are very, very committed, and they are, here fighting for a sustainable and peaceful future.
Of course, I also want to welcome and thank all of you, the participants of the program, because you are the most important people here today. Australia is a supporter of the Philippines. We're a partner. We work with our partners, but really it's all about you here today.
And before I question why this is happening to me, why I encountered a lot of struggles, right now I realize that God is preparing me to lead my own enterprise, and also so that I could handle a lot of challenges eventually along the way.
Maybe these are some of the high-level ambition also we need to think through as we move on. Just a reflection, because I was thinking, how do we get the product right here? Once you get it, you are the whole world.
It's easier for me to understand their culture, their arts, their stories. So that's what I want for all Filipinos, to have cultural connection. And film is a very powerful tool for us to learn new things about our fellow Filipinos.
But really now it's about taking this opportunity and continuing to grow. And we want to continue to help you to do that. But we're really looking forward to seeing how you grow, not just now, but into the future. So thank you very much and congratulations.